Bruce. How about Bruce? Let's do Bruce. Bruce is just like a Joe or a Mick. Bruce is a mechanic or a fighter. You know, Bruce is a big bruiser. You know, he's a big guy. He's got a lot of muscle and a lot of body fat. Unless he works it out and gets in the gym and goes on a diet. That's Bruce. If you're looking for a mechanic, you probably want to find one named Bruce. Joe is the number one mechanic, of course. Joe. I think we covered that. Bruce will also be a butcher, yeah, maybe a baker. Certainly not a candlestick maker. That's Bruce. Bruce. Now you got your rods. Rodneys, rods. I'm not talking about the ethnic Rodney. That's a whole different Rodney. Like Rodney King, for example. I'm talking about Rod Sterling, people like him. Rods are usually very imaginative people, very creative, and they have their own series on TV, and they're able to pretty much dictate their own careers and their own occupations and their own destinies, as Rod Sterling, of course, did. So Mark. Now, anybody with the name Mark, you're going to get a lot of, well, you got some accountants, but mostly you got your pilots, you know, named Mark. Usually always very, very man-about-town types. Can get women pretty easily because they've got a lot of, you know, money and knowledge about things that most people don't have. So you got your pilots. Yeah, you don't have a lot of bus or truck drivers named Mark. Those are usually Joes and Phils and Micks. Now, of course, you get Mick. That kind of crosses over. You get your Micks who are musicians, and usually the front man is named Mick. Gil, however, is usually the drummer, or the bass player, or the lead guitarist. Gil is almost never a front man. Mick, you know, people named Mick and names like that are always going to be the front man in a rock band or any kind of band. I don't know much about ethnic names, Terrells and LaJohns and LaBabas, but so I really can't go into those names. I'm pretty much just knowledgeable about the names that include my type of race and the people that will often get names that are in my category. So I'm sorry, but I can't really help with other names. I really just don't know anything about them.